Hello everyone, this is Chase Pounds. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing about the 1994 miniseries Scarlett. Now, Scarlett is a follow-up of the or sequel of the 1939 film classic Gone with the Wind, and the book is based off by Margaret Mitchell. It tells the story of it picks off during the post-Reconstruction years after the Civil War where Scarlett is now divorced. In the original film, she was married to Captain Butler, but their marriage goes estranged as their daughter passes away, and they go both their separate ways. And Scarlett, I think, reunites with her family in Atlanta and revisits the Terra Plantation. And Scarlett, though, still has feelings for Butler, but Butler doesn't have feelings for her. And she in this movie she tries to restore the Terra Plantation for plantation ancient. And but one thing I do focus on the movie is particularly is her going back to visit her Irish heritage, where she which she is known to be of Irish descent. It makes it clear that in the original film. And she goes back to Ireland to explore her Irish roots, and it talks about the reflects the era of the time in the 19th century where there was prejudice or discrimination of Irish immigrants, of people of Irish heritage of descent. And I talked about this in a previous video on St. Patrick's Day about how the Irish dealt with persecution, slavery, and discrimination. I felt like I should have watched that during the St. Patrick's holiday in honor of the Irish history and heritage experience. And I felt like I should have been watching it, but I think I was, because of work, I was either too busy or just not got around to watching this episode. It talks about the political issues, the political turmoil in Ireland, and discrimination of Irish people, reflecting the attitudes, just as in the North at the time. I mean, I should say in the Southern United States, there's a distinctive discrimination between Yankee prejudice of the North and the South, as well as prejudice of minorities. Black American slaves were considered inferior. And that's one thing I think the movie touches upon a little bit in the series. And I also kind of like how this one thing I was kind of surprised by how the movie ends up with Scarlett almost going to prison and being sent to gallows for committing murder after surviving surviving abuse of a lover, abuse of a count or lord, or the Lord of Ireland at the time, who was very abusive. And in the yet the maid also who's also dealt with his abuse in his wrath, finally stands up to him, and finally she has the as the boldness to stab him and kill him. Still kill him, but only to frame Scarlett of committing murder. And she's almost sent to the gallows, yet is spared after she confesses, and she's also spared because of circumstances of abuse. They dropped the case. both Scarlett reunites with Captain Butler, who comes to her defense during the trial, and she, she has another child as well, who and the movie ends happily with them saying that we can live anywhere we want around the world. The world belongs to us. Something like that, how the movie ends. Though the miniseries adaptation kind of differed from the book version of the sequel, Scarlett, in several different areas. Though in my opinion, I thought the movie was pretty it's pretty good. I particularly liked how the conclusion of the last part for the miniseries ends, and I felt like the character to play Scarlett was wrong. It should have been more of a natural lady like the original with Vivian Lee in the 1939 Gone with the Wind. But this lady was seemed like she was just a typical Southern girl with a Southern accent. They just found any Southern girl and used her as Scarlett, in my opinion. And I think Timothy Chalamet played Captain Butler well, kind of favored him a little bit. Obviously, the Clark Gable character in the original Gone with the Wind. And there aren't too many reviews about this movie, and there was one, but I think it was deleted off of copyright claims. And that's all I got to say. Kind of one of the movies that you watched that kind of stood out a little bit, a period movie. And like kind of like the theme introduction at the beginning. I was going to use that for my use that as part of my background for my with this video, but like laptop's been having difficulties with my laptop. It's technical. It keeps skipping so I wasn't able to fit that with my video. That's all I had to say that I can think of about this link to this movie. That's all I can say. There's no review by Church Pound. Stay tuned with my next video.